P.U.L.S.E stands for Poetry Unlocks Learning Self-Expression. It is a groundbreaking literary initiative founded by Andrew Lloyd Reid, known on stage as Rev. And Rev joins me in studio right now. Good morning, Rev.
Good morning.
Rev, you have to tell me more about this P.U.L.S E business.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me here. And P.U.L.S E, it's a groundbreaking literary program, like you said, and it focuses on just teaching literary devices through poetry and hip hop to every culture, and not just one, not just the Elizabethan time Shakespeare stuff. No disrespect to Shakespeare, but it just cultivates all different cultures, and we do writing workshops and raise everybody's level of poetry.
Now, you said the word hip hop, but let's kind of go back to our high school days.
Yes.
I remember poetry, and the first thing that comes to me, is roses are red, violets are blue. I like me, I hope you do too. That's pretty good.
That's freestyle.
It's pretty good, right?
Right.
But there's more than just rhyming poetry, is that right?
There's more than rhyming poetry, and it's more than what you just see in your high school class. Poetry comes in all shapes and sizes and forms, and people don't necessarily think poetry is cool. People just think it's, the same roses and red, violets are blue, but there's so much more to it. It does not have to rhyme. It just comes from within, and we just cultivate that, your own style, and there's no rules. There's no box that we put you in.
Now, you're kind of saying that poetry has grown into a bit of a movement, is that right?
Yeah.
How?
Well, poetry right now, there is modern poetry out there, and people don't know about it. And you know what? Just the way me and you talk is poetry. The way hip-hop is poetry. That's where I went to hip-hop. People don't see hip-hop as poetry, when it's literally just poetry to a beat. So when people like myself were learning this stuff in English class, I was a rapper and did terribly in English. And how is that supposed to happen, right? So we just want to cultivate all different styles into the poetry and let people know that what they are doing is an art form.
You promote self-expression, mentorship, and artistic development, is that right?
Yes.
How?
Well, in our classes, we just want everybody, whatever stage you are in your poetry journey, it could be in the very beginning or you could write poetry books. And you could just come in and we give you writing prompts and learning exercises, and we are coming out with anthologies of everybody's work. So we just want everybody to join this movement and put the poetry out there. We're starting it in St. Catharines, and we want to put St. Catharines poets on the map. I know St. Catharines has some talent. So we're right by the border.
A very broad question, but how far can this go?
This can go far. Poetry is everywhere. And yes, we're an English-speaking country, but poets of all different languages, this can span worldwide, and I hope it does.
Now, Andrew, you have workshops and online platforms and live poetry. Tell me more about this.
Yeah, so live poetry, we're going to be hosting many events at different venues in the St. Catharines area. We are hosting live workshops right now at the St. Catharines Public Library. And like I said, we have right now 30 spots available, and people from 13 and up can just come and cultivate their skills and see where they can go, see where they can take their own creativity.
Now, you found this love for poetry back in high school.
Oh, yeah.
So you probably want to be in the high schools, which you are, is that right?
Yes.
What's the talent like out there?
Oh my gosh, it's like, you see X-Men when you have that one school with Xavier and all the kids have their superpowers and they don't even know it yet? Man, it's like when you see these guys cultivate their own talents and they write it down and they go on stage and perform it, you're looking at a completely different human being. Nothing transforms somebody than getting their work out there and getting it appreciated by others.
Now, you said the word hip-hop
Yes.
about a couple minutes ago. How does hip-hop and poetry, how do we combine those?
You see, that is the challenge that's not really a challenge at all. If you know and then you know. Every writer, every hip-hop artist knows what they do as poetry. And it's doesn't just stick with hip-hop, it's all music. A lot of my poetry has begun as hip-hop. And hip-hop, again, is just rhyming your poetry. It's just poetry to a beat. So I just want people to know that, their art form, whether it be hip-hop or rap, isn't ghetto. It's actually just as refined and just as much of an art form as Shakespeare.
Now, let's hope this works out. So let's do a little hip-hop poetry on this.
Are you going to freestyle?
You can freestyle. Maybe I'll give you the beat.
Okay.
Okay, so do I go like...
No, go like... We got monsters responsible, crime is theft. They've evolved to dissolve what's inside your head. They rely on it, need nonsense to progress or wind up dead. So they blind us with Useless amusement. Dudes looking stupid. These new tunes got more booty than music. You don't produce what they use to consume, then you're doomed to be useless, doomed to be broomsticked.
There we go, Andrew. Right there, brother. Right there. 30 seconds left. Where can we find out more information about this initiative?
Well, you can go to Instagram at @PulsePoetry_. We are posting our event there at the St. Catharines Library. The sign-up sheet is right there. So again, we only have 30 spots left available.
That's it? 30?
That's all we have left available. So please sign up ASAP. And yeah, hope to see you there. Okay. Hope to see you there. I don't care. And it's back to you.
Thanks, Andrew. You're the best. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you. It was great.